Have you ever wanted to start a meditation practice or want to deepen yours? Well, if so, you'll want to tune in to today's video as I'm sharing my top tips on how to meditate, as well as guiding you through one of my most powerful meditation methods. Get prepared to start vibing high right now. Hey, High Vibes Nation! Welcome back to another video. I'm Mandy, life cheerleader and life coach, and I help others transform their body, mind, and life. I feel happy to have y'all joining me for an episode on a topic that y'all keep requesting and one that is a personal passion of mine, which is meditation. I'm sharing my best tips in this video to set you up for a wonderful meditation experience, as well as personally guiding you through one of my most powerful meditation methods. With such an amazing topic, I want to dive right in. But before I do, y'all know the drill with my videos. Please make sure you like this video by clicking that little thumbs up below it. Please subscribe to my channel and hit that little notification bell so you'll be informed each and every time I upload a new video. And guys, this is a free and simple and easy way to show support for my videos and channel, so it means the world to me if you would do that. Now, you'll want to stick around till the end of the video where, as mentioned previously, I will be guiding you through a full and free meditation that has literally shifted my entire vibration and absolutely changed my life. So you guys won't want to miss it. Okay, now let's dive in to this topic of medication for the soul. Meditation is medication. Since I can remember, I've always had a fascination with the mind, body, and soul connection. As a wee one, I would tag along with my Granny Ross when she would go to volunteer to teach Tai Chi, which is an ancient Asian healing art practice, to other elders in our hometown at the senior center. And that was a seed that really planted that and piqued that curiosity in me really early on. Then in my preteens, my father introduced yoga and meditation to me, and that is those two practices, I should say, because they are different. Both of those I really connected to in an instant, and that was something that allowed me to really dive deeper into my spirituality. I'd never experienced such a profound sensation, whether it's the yoga or the meditation, and I honestly became hooked. As the years went on, I developed such an immense appreciation and love for meditation in particular, and have now literally dedicated thousands of hours of my life to researching, teaching, and practicing meditation. As years went on, I developed a really deep appreciation and love for meditation in particular, and have now literally dedicated thousands of hours of my life to researching, teaching, as well as practicing this healing art. I've seen my own life and world literally shift through my daily practice of these mindful minutes. There are so many benefits to having a regular meditation practice, and through awareness, I've learned that true strength actually stems from stillness. When I discuss meditation with others, I'm often asked, how I practice, how I'm able to focus and let go of crazy thoughts going on in my head, as well as, how to get started in having a practice. And because y'all have sent me, messages requesting this specific topic, I figured why not do a whole episode on it? I want you guys to benefit from this amazing healing art as well. So without further ado, here are, my top tips on how you can get started at home, or if you already do meditate, how you can deepen your practice. All right, guys, so I think what's easiest to do is I'm just going to explain each step first, and then I will move the camera out when I do the guided meditation, and I'll actually show you and walk you through each of these steps. Obviously, that pertains to the guided meditation I'm sharing at the end of the video. So step number 1 is all about environment. You want to find a place that is really comfortable. A few key points here are to find a place that's really quiet, one that you feel open to express yourself in, and one that is free of distractions. Now, meditation can be enjoyed in both public and private places. Personally speaking, I tend to prefer doing it in private simply because I feel less distracted by outside external things. And as well as, just being able to kind of be in my own vibe, be in my own space. So it's really, though, a preference. I will say there have been times when I've done it in public where I do meditations with like a group of people, and that energy can also be very, very stimulating and very profound as well and powerful. So it really just depends like what kind of experience you're looking for. Another few things that I've been known to do during my meditations, sometimes I'll light candles and really just create an ambiance around my practice. Another thing that I sometimes will do, depending on what type of meditation, because there's so many different types out there, if it's not a guided one where I'm actually like listening to it or, following a certain number of chants or something like that, sometimes I'll just set a little, like, say I'm doing a silent meditation, basically. What I'll do is I'll set a little alarm on my smartphone or, a clock just to go off at a certain time so that, sometimes when I'm meditating, I honestly just lose track of time. So sometimes it can be helpful to just set a little alarm for yourself if you are going to do the silent type. Another thing is just to make sure that when you're meditating that you're really just going in with, just kind of an open mind, open heart, and open spirit, as I like to say, even in our yoga sessions together. And the last tidbit for this step at beginning a meditation practice is not to force yourself to any predisposed amount of time that you want to meditate for. You might hear people, and I've done this, where, I've done meditations that are over an hour long. I've done meditations that are a few minutes long. It really depends on where you're at, what you feel comfortable with. And, there is that old saying that goes, if you don't think you should meditate, chances are you probably need to even more. But I want you guys to feel comfortable. If you are just starting out, just start with a few minutes. Honestly, guys, this doesn't have to be like something you commit to right off the bat of, 30 minutes or 60 minutes or something crazy like that. Not that it's crazy, but, those are usually typically people who are more advanced. I mean, by all means, if you want to start with a longer meditation, for sure, go with it. I'm just speaking to the majority of people who, as a teacher, as someone who's practiced for many years, most people start with, a shorter amount of time and work their way up to feeling more comfortable meditating for longer periods. So even if it's for a couple of minutes in the morning, maybe a couple minutes at night, just start small and just start. That's my main thing with anything in life, just start. All right, tip number 2 for developing a meditation practice is to just get your body in the right position. And by this, again, I go back to getting in your most comfortable state. So for some people, it might be, sitting cross-legged. For others, it might be, lying flat on their backs like we do in yoga and shavasana. It could even just be sitting in your chair. Like, meditation is not something you have to do in a certain way. That's kind of the beauty of it. You get to choose how you want to enjoy the experience. So maybe, it could even be that you're at work and you want to take a few minutes just to get still. So maybe you just sit in your desk at your, in your chair and you close your eyes and you start to prepare yourself for your meditation practice. So the main point here is just get your body literally, physically, typically into a seated position on the ground or the floor, and or lying flat on the floor or ground, or just sit comfortably in a chair. Another thing you can do for this step is you can also sit on a cushion. Sometimes that's a little, obviously more comfortable than sitting on a hard floor. Obviously, I'm on my yoga mat today. That's a very popular option as well if you have a yoga mat. And essentially what you want to do, regardless of, how you're sitting, if you choose to sit and you're not lying down, you basically want to, and I'm just going to do like a little mini version of this, but you basically want to have like complete upright posture. You don't want to be so rigid that like you're inflexible, but you want to basically picture like this little string flowing through your spine from the top or the bottom of your tailbone all the way up through the crown of your head. So just picture like a string kind of pulling you up so that you have a nice flow of energy flowing through your body. That's how you'd want to be sitting if you were in the cross-legged or just sitting on the floor for meditation. And the last variable that you can throw in here, if you'd like to, is making a mudra, as you guys see, and different fingers have different meanings. You can look them up again on Google. But basically you can create a mudra with your palms by placing your middle finger and your thumb together, and you can just place it on your lap. You can place it on your knees if you're cross-legged. You can even do this if you're lying flat on the ground and kind of just have this out in front of you. By your sides when you're on the ground, whatever works for you. The thing with meditation again is just figuring out, how you feel your best so that you can be in your most relaxed state in order to take part in your practice and be fully present while you're doing it. So the next step, and what you'll want to do once you get physically settled into your body, is just start to scan from the top of your head all the way down to your toes. Scan your body. Figure out if there's any stagnant energy you're holding on to, if there's anything that feels really tense, and all you guys want to do is just release anything that is not serving you, any areas that feel tight or stagnant in your body. You just want to release and relax those areas. A nice transition from, all the busyness of life and getting into a meditation state of being is to take 3 deep breaths. Let's just do it together now so we can practice. So hold it. So what I just did with you guys there, that was 1 breath out of the 3, but what I did there was called box breathing, which is essentially when you breathe in through your nostrils, hold it for 4 counts, and then you release for 4, and you let your lungs be empty for 4 more. So it's kind of like 4, 4, 4, 4. And by doing that, you really do start to get into a much more relaxed state of being, which ideally is what you want to be in order to have the best meditation experience. All right, with your eyes closed, the next step is just to be still and fully present in the moment. You really want to take in all of the sensations of what you're experiencing and be aware of all that you're feeling. The next step and tip is all about breath. Now, I know I've spoken to you guys a lot on this channel about breath work, and breath work in itself is a whole other topic I could just do a video on. But when it comes to meditation, breath is essential because it literally is what is allowing you, and I often say this, but it's like you breathe in life and you breathe out love. It's like you breathe in that good energy, that good prana, and you breathe it out. So what you want to do is really focus on taking in really beautiful, nice, deep breaths in, like filling the lungs, and then out. Now, you don't want to force it here. You don't want to be like, like you don't want to have to like force it in and out of yourself, but You want to develop a way of doing a deep breathing practice, but one that is still flowing naturally. Let your relaxed belly be completely filled with air, and then naturally let it all out. And when you're breathing properly, you will feel it also in your throat, your nose, and your chest. So the next step is optional, and it really depends on what type of meditation you're doing, but oftentimes, and one thing that I instruct my students to start with, is to choose a mantra. So what is a mantra? Well, a mantra is a word, a phrase, or a sound that represents your beliefs and can act as an anchor during your meditation practice. For those of you out there who also pray, a mantra can also be used in prayer as well. And mantras can be very helpful in meditation practice, especially when you're starting out. They can really be anything that you wish and can either be said out loud to yourself or silently within. So if you're a beginner out there starting out, you might want to start with something simple like a one-word mantra such as breath, or it could be love or peace, whatever, I often ask students or say to students or suggest, whatever your intention is in trying to feel that day. Maybe you're feeling a little bit low energy, so maybe your word of the day is energy. Maybe for some of you, you're feeling stressed, so maybe your word is peace. Whatever, your word or phrase that you want to be for the day is, just choose it, and then while you're meditating, you can continue to repeat it to yourself over and over and get into a beautiful repetitive state that will then transform into sort of this nice natural trance state of being during your meditation practice. Lastly, a mantra can really help, especially in the beginning stages of developing your own meditation practice, because again, it allows you to act as an anchor to pull you back in when your mind starts to wander during your practice as well. The last thing I'm going to say here is, again, if you want to go with the word breath to start, that can also be really helpful and beneficial, just as a little reminder to constantly be focused back on your breath, back on present moment, so that you are naturally staying with that beautiful thread that is our breath during your meditation practice. So the next step is something that I often get asked about, and I may actually end up doing an episode just on our thoughts alone, because one of the biggest questions, or I guess challenges, that I hear among students or even friends that are starting out or that are even regular meditators is how to quiet the mind, how to shut off the constant thoughts that go through our head, that monkey mind, that monkey chatter. So without getting too far into this rabbit hole topic, because honestly, control of our thoughts and mind is something that is a vast one. The best word of advice I'd have for you when things start to pour in, those thoughts come up, because even for myself, having, meditated for many years now, I still have times when thoughts will come in during my practice. The best metaphor I can kind of use to help you guys out there, especially when you're starting out, is I want you to think of your thoughts, picture them like clouds. So you're going to picture them, they're going to float into your mind, into this space. What you want to do is actually not, focus on them. What you want to do is to allow them to naturally flow in, as they will, especially if you have an active, busy mind, which most of you watching, I'm sure, do if you're tuning into this episode. And what you want to do is just allow them like a cloud to flow in. You actually do want to acknowledge them and be aware of them, but then you're just going to let them flow out. So it's kind of like this motion of like, okay, it's coming in. I'm aware that I'm having these thoughts, but rather than try to, force it to leave or, focus on it so much so that it becomes another distraction, you just want to naturally go, I'm aware that this is happening in my head, acknowledge that thought, whatever it might be, and then naturally let it just go on its merry little way. And once you have acknowledged that thought and let it go on its merry little journey outside of your head again, you just want to divert your attention back to your breath, back to this present moment, and back to a mantra if you have chosen one. So once you have done your meditation, the last thing that you want to do, and again, I guess it's an option. One thing that I've always done though, and I swear by, is the attitude of gratitude. So I always and often will suggest what I love to do, which is just to take a few moments to pay a prayer of gratitude to yourself for showing up, as well as having this beautiful healing art, which is meditation, to be able to practice, and just giving that prayer of thanks to allowing yourself to fully experience this beautiful, act of self-love, which is meditation. All right, guys, so in a moment, I am going to guide you through one of my, as I mentioned earlier in the episode, one of my favorite powerful methods of meditating, and we're going to do it together. The last thing I just want to share with you guys is that there might be a few things that you might want to have on hand when you are developing a meditation practice, and these are things that I've used over the years. So the number one thing that I find can help is obviously a yoga mat or something to lie or sit on. I just love having a dedicated space, essentially, that I know I'm going to be meditating at every single time I do it, at home at least. Now, again, this is a preference. The other thing that I always love to have, depending especially on the meditation, and I'm actually going to be using it in today's meditation because there is a significance of numbers in this one, is mala beads. Now, you guys have seen this on episodes that I've done before when it comes to meditation. Mala beads come in lots of different, styles, and like this one, for example, does, like, a lot of them have tassels. This one actually has a beautiful gemstone on it that I pulled for us for this special meditation together today. But mala beads come in all different, types and whatnot. And guys, I'll put a link to anything I'm mentioning right now in the description below if you want to pick anything up. Another thing that some people like to do, or have, I should say, on hand is a meditation pillow. So as an alternative to a yoga mat, you guys can use a nice big cushy pillow at home to sit on, and that can help just to get you in a really relaxed state of being. Another thing that some people like to have, as I mentioned, are candles or aromatherapy. Now, obviously there's different types of aromatherapy. There's incense, there's aromatherapy oils. Again, I'll put links to these below because there are a few different types that I like to use depending on where I'm at or what I'm doing, or kind of the vibe that I want to set up for my meditation practice. Essentially, you want to just be surrounded in a place that makes you feel your most comfortable, your most relaxed, and sometimes these kind of, items or props can really help you to feel that way. Another thing that I'll sometimes use, only if I'm lying down for a meditation, is a nice eye pillow. Now that, I usually like to use one that has one that's infused with the scent of lavender, because that can be really relaxing for the body and mind. Another thing that I'll use at times, if I'm doing a guided meditation, sometimes I'll actually wear headphones, and I will just do that. And I've even suggested this in some of the meditations I've produced for you guys on this channel, and I'll put a link to those few meditations I've actually created for you guys to follow along audio wise. But when you have headphones in and you plug it into your phone, it just allows you to literally cut out all other external noises, and it really, to me, just makes it a more powerful experience audio wise. So headphones are another thing you might want to have. And the last thing I would suggest, again, it could be if you're sitting, but more so if you're lying down, you might want to have a blanket on hand, because obviously if we're lying down, our body temperature naturally drops and you might get a little chilly. So having a blanket can sometimes come in handy as well. All right, guys, I pulled the camera out a little bit because in a moment we are going to actually start the guided meditation, but I just want to give you a little bit of background info on this meditation method that I absolutely love and swear by, that has literally changed my state of being and vibration, but has actually changed my life. So the amazing meditation method that I'm sharing with you guys today is known as Ho'oponopono, and it is an ancient Hawaiian prayer and practice that is highly regarded by many people in the meditation world. This technique helps to remove stress as well as negative energy from your energy field and your mind. It opens you up to enjoy happiness, peace, and high vibrations instead. And it's relatively a simple method to practice because essentially it's only 4 phrases that are repeated over and over again. It will help to heal and purify you, and as mentioned, I absolutely love doing it because I always feel so much better when I do. So without further ado, let's finally get to doing it together. All right, guys, so to begin, what you're gonna wanna do is get into either a lying position or you can get into a seated position. I am going to do this one today. I'm feeling really comfortable like this. Just choose whatever position you want to be in order to meditate. And let's just take a nice deep inhale together. Fill your lungs all the way up for 4 and hold it. And release for 4. Let your lungs be clear of air for 4. All right, guys, I feel better already, just purifying my lungs, and just start to naturally get into your breath. Now from here, you're gonna close your eyes. Keep breathing. Beautiful. Keep going with your breath in and out. And I actually pulled this special mala for us to use today for this special meditation we're gonna do. And what I want to share with you guys is the Ho'oponopono prayer, and the 4 phrases essentially are as follows. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. So on this mala bead necklace, there are 108 beads. So right now, together, I'm going to repeat that phrase 108 times, and wherever you are, if you want to either silently or you can vocalize these 4 phrases together with me in unison, we're going to do this meditation together. And I guarantee if you stay with it until the very end, you are going to literally be in a different energetic state by the end of this meditation. So you'll want to try your best to stay here, stay present, and let's do this together, guys. All right, so take a nice deep breath in and release. All right, let's do this, guys. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you and I love you. Take one nice inhale. Fill your lungs. Hold. And release it all out. Start to come back into your body. Whatever state you're in, just come back to the present moment. Bring a smile to your face. Start to wriggle your fingers and your toes. Keep breathing. And slowly, slowly start to open your eyes. Feel your entire body full of love and good energy. Beautiful. Beautiful, guys. Let's bring our palms to our chest in prayer, whether you're lying down or seated. Let's take one inhalation together and out. Release. If you're lying down, you can come up to your seated position. Bring your prayer palms to your chest in prayer. And let's all take a namaste by bowing, giving gratitude to ourselves for this practice today. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this beautiful, special, guided meditation together, guys. All right, wow, guys, I don't know about y'all, but I feel so calm and relaxed, yet at the same time so elevated and energized, which is really why I love meditation. One of the reasons so much. So just one final loving note about meditation. This healing art has just been such an important part of my journey so far and has really attributed to how I'm able to live such a high vibes lifestyle. Meditation essentially has taught me that when I match my attention with my intention, I'm able to live in a constant state of happiness, peace, and inevitably to just be more successful in my life. So being open, honest, and aware are the three key elements that are necessary in order to live in a conscious state of being, and also for allowing the magic of consciousness to happen in your life. Meditation encompasses all three of these things, and that is why I love it so much, because it really is the only practice that inevitably I've found that's allowed me to tap into those three, elements and strengthen them the most over any other thing that I've done in my life. And as our world is experiencing a new shift in awareness and consciousness, I really feel like meditation is a really beautiful way for all of us personally to become more enlightened and contribute to that positive shift that we are seeing in our world right now. So just a reminder to you guys listening, whether you're just starting on your meditation journey or you are a seasoned meditator like myself, I always love to just remind even myself that meditation is this beautiful thing that is available to you at all times. It doesn't matter what walk of life you come from. It doesn't matter what history you have. It is available for you to use, and it's free, it's easy, it's simple. It is such a beautiful thing to implement into your day-to-day life that can positively and ultimately just help you to shift your consciousness and your state of being and truly transform your life. Meditation, as I say often to you guys, really is medication for your soul. All right, guys, I feel so happy for us to have shared this time together. And I want to know, did you guys enjoy this meditation? Have maybe some of you tried it before? Are you guys struggling with anything in your practice or getting started? Whatever you guys are feeling, I want to know. Comment below in the section under the video, as I love hearing your feedback as well as your comments, guys. And I'm always happy to answer your questions to help you on your journey as well. And if you guys, any of y'all watching out there, are interested in working with me as either a meditation or breathwork instructor or yoga instructor or as a coach, please feel free to reach out. I'm going to put a link in the section, again, the description below, so that you guys can reach out personally to me. And I do offer free intro calls to explore, what your heart's desires are and what you're hoping to accomplish, to see if we'd be a great fit to work together. And the other thing that you guys can reach out to me for in that same link is if, location dependent, obviously, but if you're looking to have workshops put on by me or for me to facilitate things like that, then again, please feel free to reach out and we can have a discussion about it. And if you guys would love to support me even more on this high vibes mission I'm on, as well as these, high vibes videos that I produce for you guys every week, I do have a Patreon page set up. Now, I'm not asking for straight donations on there. I do have a rewards, different tiers of rewards set up. So depending on the denomination that you guys feel, in your hearts to contribute, I reward you guys with things like private yoga and meditation, private coaching, calls and group calls together. So if you guys are feeling it and feel called to, and it's aligned for you to do so, please check out my Patreon page. Anything helps me to, keep producing the content that I do to uplift you and everyone else who enjoys the content. And for those of you who have already done so, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for supporting this high vibes mission that I have in creating, amazing content that can help others and really just shift our world into a more positive place to be in. I know a lot of y'all out there are following me on social. If you're not already, please do at Mandy J. Ross. And guys, connect with me. DM me, tag me in your positivity posts, share these episodes with other people, and make sure you tag at Mandy J. Ross when you do, because you never know, I just might share your content in my stories, because I love contributing in that give and take relationship that we have in this High Vibes Nation. And P.S., if you would like to as well, please do hashtag High Vibes Nation, because I do check to see if you guys are doing that. And it's an easy way for me to find you on social as well. All right, if you're still watching, chances are you appreciated this video. So if that's the case, please do me a little favor and just hit that little thumbs up button below the video to like it, and make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that little notification bell beside the subscribe button to make sure that you guys are the first to see when I upload new footage and new videos. And guys, I have so much coming up for you. I have all these different topics I want to cover, some of which you guys have requested, and other topics that I want to share so that you guys can live in your healthiest, happiest, and most harmonious state. So make sure you do. And on that positive note, thanks so much for joining me for this video. Namaste, and as always, I'm wishing y'all a beautiful day.